And as a result of that,
he is a rascal.
He told one professor that our devotees in general, they're not tolerant when someone speaks something.
You are also not tolerant. Why you have come here? Because you are envious. You are the most intolerant. You are blasphemy.
Yes. He also said on the altar in Toronto, it's an altar just like in all our temples. He said Lord Chaitanya should not be there with Radha Krishna. They have them separated like...
Why? My Guru Maharaj of so many Mahaprabhu temples, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
All the Gaudiya temples, they
I don't know.
Jogpit has.
Everywhere.
Bombay.
Men should be very strong to protest. They must know. He has come purposefully. Of course he will not be able to do anything. Simply asking you, sir, what you have done for the last 40 years. And who asked you to start this institute? And why you are called back by Guru Maharaj? You ask these things. And you perform some ceremony for neutralizing your Guru Aparad. He did it. Some astrologer, he admitted that I have offended my Guru Maharaj. So I am not improving. So can you suggest anything? He said that you offer 108 Billapatra to Lord Shiva. And he did it for so many.
Prastitya, is that called?
Huh? Prashchitta. Yeah.
You mentioned that in your Nectar of Devotion, that if some offense is committed, it's not necessary to perform any rituals, but to chant Hare Krishna, and that one will become purified then.
He might have started.
And also he felt offended that the Brooklyn Temple did not invite him. He said they knew he was there, but they didn't invite him.
Why? We could see that it is a Gaudiya Vaishnava temple. I invited him from
Hawaii. You wrote a letter.
Net result. Has he started anything?
No.
Some trouble.
Huh?
Disciple in Vrindavan, that American boy.
Yes.
Asin Krishna.
He asked him to come also with him to America, but he refused. The disciple refused. He told me that, he said, sometimes you can't do everything that your guru tells you to do. He said it was a little difficult saying no to my guru, but I had to do it.
Living with him.
Yeah. He also said, too difficult to live with my guru. I must live apart.
Who asked for the absolute truth?
Uttama Sloka Das.
So, they avoided.
Yes, they asked him, Swami Ban said, don't speak.
Huh?
He asked Uttama Sloka, don't speak. It's just not, you should not.
What right he has got to say like that? It was a meeting.
Swami Ban was just a guest also.
So why he said like don't speak?
They tried to do that to you, Srila Prabhupada, in Kurukshetra. They tried to do that to you in Kurukshetra. They did not want you to speak.
Kurukshetra, no.
They allowed you?
Oh, yes.
But after some persuasion, I think.
And they wanted Prabhupada to speak at the end. Because you gave the final word.
Yeah. So I gave them all what I said.
So first he said Sarvadhamam Parityaya, give up all of this so-called religion.
Yeah. I'm cheating.
Yeah, then you Dharma Projita Koitava. Then it's all this cheating.
But the whole assembly was broken up after
after you finished speaking, you got up and left, and the Acharya, he was supposed to speak, but then everyone else got up and left and out.
I gave my verdict. This is all cheating. Then I cannot wait anymore.
Another report from that National Library Convention. They have a big sign that the artist has made, and it says the Bhaktivedanta Book Trust, the world's largest publisher and distributor of books in the philosophy, religion, and culture of India. as on their booth, and many professors and librarians come. They've given out 400 catalogs. Mostly they don't buy on the spot. They take this catalog back to their library, and they're from all over the country, from every part of the country. They go there.
So catalogs being distributed.
Yes, they're taking them. Then they take them back and check them off. And the librarians are saying, as soon as they see our booth, they say, any books on India and yoga and meditation, he says, there's a great demand for them. Many young people want to read about it.
But we have got the largest number of books.
Yes, we
No
call
other
this
yoga system. And
world's largest. Librarians, they said, well, if someone comes in and asks you for a reference book on yoga or meditation, they said, what reference books do you have? And they admit there are no encyclopedias or reference books on Indian philosophy. So they're describing that, our men are describing that the Srimad Bhagavatam is an encyclopedia of all Indian philosophy.
Nigama kalmatarur galitam phalamidam. The essence of all Vedic knowledge.
Sudama Maharaj and I were in Salt Lake City. We were in Salt Lake City. We went to the Mormon Church Visitor Center. Beautiful presentation. Dioramas, so many dioramas, and a big ramp, circular ramp, like we want to have in Mayapur. You walk up into a big diorama of the universe with Lord Jesus is there. Beautiful presentation. Of bogus philosophy, but nice presentation.
What is it?
That when you marry, you are married eternally. And after you die, you go to heaven and you live with your family, your wife and your children forever and ever. That's their philosophy.
Marry?
Eternal marriage. And when you die, you go to heaven in the same body that you're in.
If you don't get married, then you don't go to heaven?
Everyone gets married. They have a nice policy from the year 19 to 21. Every man must serve missionary work all over the world. And then he comes back and is married eternally. And movie theaters. 8 movie theaters.
Krishna's queens play tennis? In Dwarka, do the queens of Krishna play tennis?
Oh, what is the use of playing tennis? There is mentioned that Dwarka, they are playing ball on the roof of the palace. The queens. Maybe tennis also there. Playing is there on the roof. Kind of exercise for the women, queens.
Only for the women?
Yes, no men.
Krishna would sometimes play with fruits in the forest. Krishna and his friends would play sometimes catch with fruits.
Fruits?
Yeah.
Yes, they are playing in so many ways. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Bird is also in India.
Yeah.
The scientists, they would say somehow or other the bird or something.
Somehow or other.
Yeah.
This is science. Somehow or other. Maybe. Perhaps. This is just science. The whole Western country, they are all knowledge, simply speculation. Nothing definite. Professor Dimak has a definitive.
Yes.
What is that, translation or something like that?
Definitive.
Huh?
Definitive.
Definitive, then translation of Bhagavad Gita.
A human being, does he become a human being? Dogs, they are becoming attached to the human being. Are they becoming human beings in their next life?
Maybe.
Becoming attached to the dog.
Yeah.
They're becoming
Dog
dogs.
is never attached.
Eat his master.
Yeah.
Say in Sankirtan, there's only a dog at home. They knock on the door and there's only a dog.
Oh?
Some of the devotees on Sankirtan, there's only a dog at home. They will knock on the door. Everyone is gone except the dog.
They go from house to house distributing books.
Oh.
They ring the bell and just the dog answers.
The dog is living in this big house.